So what we have here is a premium Android phone. It runs on a 8960 Snapdragon chipset, 1.5 gigahertz. It has Gorilla Glass on both sides. It's a special curved Gorilla Glass. And have all the latest components. It's running on a vanilla version of Android, the latest 4.2. And only thing we have done to Android is we've taken away the buttons, home, back and multitasking, and we made our own gestures. For instance, if I want to go home, I do like this and I get to the home button. If I wanted just to go one step back, I do half. And if I want to multitask, I keep the finger down like this. The new thing is that we have added on the other side of the phone a EPD display. This is what you know from Kindle, and it's from the company e-ink. And it has a lot of different features. The reason we did this originally was first of all to change the way the consumer interacting with their phone. We think that the smartphone world is becoming less and less human, less and less natural. We find ourselves having the smartphone dictating the way we work with it. We sit hiding the smartphone under the table to check our appointment in the calendar or checking our Facebook. And the issue is, if we would have the phone always being online and communicating to us, we would have to have a different battery. But we think we have found a solution to this problem. So we have on this side added the EPD display as I mentioned. So what can you do with it? For instance, here I have an ebook. I can push this button and I have an e-reader on the back. So basically, what can you do with the EPD display? You can first of all move anything to the EPD display. I, for instance, have a boarding card here. I'm traveling, this was on my way to Barcelona, and I do like this. Phone vibrates to tell me it understood my command, and I have a boarding card here on the back. I can talk on the phone, I can multitask, I can SMS, and the good thing, if it runs out of battery, it still stays there, so it still remains there. You could also take a map of a city, for instance, and navigate around in it. I'll show you that. Right now we don't have good connection here, but I'll use the test here. You can basically navigate around. It's like a good old paper map. If you don't use power at all until you want to know where you are, you push it and it gives you the new map, or if you want to get more detailed map. Then we have, of course, Twitter, which a lot of people are getting addicted to. And we typically want to wake up our Twitter once in a while to see what's going on, what's happening. On this phone it's not necessary because it's always on. It pushes the Twitter messages to you, or you can set it up that you want to check automatically each 5 minutes. Again, the good news is you only spend power once you're refreshing the display. So you can, on a whole day, keep following Twitter, have the phone lying on the table without having to go in and start up the phone, etc. It would be similar with Facebook, where you get a very nice streaming of Facebook updates. You can even react on it and go back on the LCD display and type back to the messages. A few other examples of things you can do. The phone has a personality. We wanted people really to start be more human, be more natural, but also have a little bit of fun when they're using their smartphone. Today when you get an SMS message from your wife saying I love you, it's just a few words. What we have done is we have put it in a dictionary, understands several words, it converts them into a picture. And let's now say I'm getting a message saying I love you from somebody. Basically, instead of just getting text, I get a nice picture. It could also be a cake, happy birthday, or it could be any other thing, and the users could even add to it if they want to do that. A few other examples of things I can do. A lot of people are today doing personalization of their phone. They buy cases, they buy skins, and they're trying to make the phone as personal as possible. With this phone you can basically change your personalization each second if you want to do that. In this case here I've put it into special battery mode. But let me try to give an example of a normal personalization. I can put any background picture. It could be a picture of a family or the yacht that I want to buy one day, or whatever I want to have on. In this case it's a few plates. Put a clock on, could be any type of clock. And here we basically have the skin. It of course changes the watch, it's dynamic, and I can even have it making a slideshow, so I can have all kinds of different pictures running, so it's a new phone for me all the time. Another example is basically the countdown. Many of us want to do manifests. It's not enough just to personalize with a picture. We want to share people around us what we are thinking, what we are doing. It could be that I decided to quit smoking, and I've maybe tried many times now. I really want to share it with people. I want people to help me. I want to remind myself. I push this one, and the phone starts to be my friend in the game. Now it's saying 3 days without smoking. Communicate to people around me that I'm on my way. Don't disturb me, don't stress me. Communicate to me that I already achieved something, and it also reminds me that I've made a promise to myself. It could also be a reminder about drinking water, it's time to run, taking your pills, or all other different things. We have, for instance, also educational applications. It could be with your children that you read a text, it's showing pictures, or it could be here, I'm in Spain, I want to learn Spanish. And I have a nice little quiz here, which is asking me some questions. What is beer in Spanish? I know what beer is, but I don't know what beer is, so I ask also. Okay, I learned that. and so on. It's very nice, very simple way of enjoying yourself with the smartphone. We have an open SDK, so you can bring any applications to the back if you are a developer. We ship it with 15 different apps. By the way, there's also an interesting, funny little to-do list here. I like to learn to make paella, so I can cook for my colleagues tonight. And I get a full list of the paella I want to do. This could also be my to-do list of all the different things I need to do today, and I can basically navigate around this list to see other things.